up. Pull up.
How's everybody doing? It's your boy JTRunninMan. We back at the favorite headquarters, 1118 Broadway. And today I'm here with a real Denver native, man. I'm here with my dude, Sam J. Sam J, how you doing?
Good. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man.
Good.
I appreciate you for coming through the shop, you know what I'm saying? Checking out what we got. I know we had to reschedule a little bit, but we finally made it work, you know what I mean?
This works.
So let's dive right into it, man. I know you got a new project out.
Yeah.
It's, as far as I can tell, you know what I'm saying, by the Instagram and everything like that, it seems like it's doing pretty well.
Yeah.
Let's talk about a little bit what inspired you to get into making music in the first place. You know what I mean? What kind of got you into that?
Sure. You know, I just was a huge fan of, you know, music since I can remember.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of learned at a very early age I didn't have like a natural singing voice, you know what I'm saying? So I knew, you know what I mean? I knew that wasn't my lane and stuff, but I was into writing from like a real young age.
Did you get into like poetry and stuff like that, or were you more into
just into rapping. I mean, like I wrote some little poems here and there, but
that wasn't your lane.
Nah, I always wanted to rap and stuff. I was really big into like freestyling.
Okay.
Like, freestyling was everything for me back in the day. Like that was like a turning point for me early, being at like certain, you know, little parties and things here and there where you know, and I always knew I could come nice with it.
And that's kind of where you got a little bit of your push from.
Yeah, that was when I just knew I could, like, you know, I could drop bars on fools and fools like, oh, okay, he's nice with it. You know? So once you get that, it's like, you know, that rush, you never wanted to leave and shit. So, you know, I mean, I was, you know, I grew up listening to a lot of, you know, the same type of people that you would, you know, people put in there like top 5, top 10. You know, Nas, Jay-Z.
Yeah, so the greats kind of, you know, Mount Rushmore kind of.
Kanye, you know, Outkast.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, now, you know, guys like J. Cole, Kendrick, Drake, Wayne. You know, Jeezy.
And a lot of those artists that you're saying, like nowadays it seems like people freestyle a lot, you know, they just go in the studio for it. But back then, not everybody did. A lot of people wrote, but dudes like Jay-Z and dudes
and
like,
he's still writing.
He's still writing. They're just kind of taking those little bars.
It's just that he has like a notepad in his head.
Exactly.
It's not like he going in the booth.
Is that kind of how you get in there and do it, or do you separate your freestyles from your writing?
No, they're like two totally different things. Like,
is it hard for you to transition from one to the other?
Well, there was a moment in time where I would record freestyles themselves, like just for the sake of it, like
just
almost
to
like
see what you got,
and like as an exercise. Like when you get in the studio, sometimes it's hard to go from like, you know, dealing with like regular life stuff to just walking in there and being like instantly creative.
That makes sense.
So it's like there would be a point in time when I would like need to like get high, you know, get in there, throw in like a, you know, whatever, a Wu-Tang instrument or something, and just freestyle just to like,
get it out,
just to get it out, just to get your juices flowing, and then start recording the stuff that you've already like.
So it's kind of almost like therapy for you as well.
Hell yeah. Oh, absolutely.
So you were talking a little bit about Nas and Outkast like that. So who are some of the bigger artists, or who are some of those artists that actually made you take that extra step and say, okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to be an artist.
I would definitely say
maybe let me have your top 5. Let's have that.
My top 5?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right.
Might be a tough one.
Nah, I mean, I'll give it to you real. Like, I could probably give you a top 10, but I'll give you a top 5.
I'll take a top 10.
I'll give you a top 10.
Okay, give me a top 10. Yeah, let me hear that.
These are just my favorite. It's not to say, you know,
no order or anything like that.
And stuff. These are just my favorites. It would go Nas, Jay, Kanye,
Yeezy, Snoop Dogg,
Kendrick
Lamar,
J. Cole, Drake, Andre 3000,
Andre 3K,
Jeezy,
Young Jeezy,
and I would say Jadakiss.
Yeah, that's like a
and that's leaving
combo.
Out. That's leaving out a grip of people.
Obviously, there's so many artists who contribute
so much. But those are the people that I would say, like to me, like, you know, and I was, you know, and as you already know, you've heard my project. I don't sound nothing like Jeezy.
Exactly.
But that dude is a beast. The best Jeezy songs can hang with. You know what I mean? He's not always as consistent, but his best stuff, you know what I mean? His like anthems and shit, like that's like straight workout adrenaline.
And like I said, you got like a nice mix, so it looks like you can take pieces from like little things from everybody in the culture, you know what I mean, and put it together. Yeah. And like you said, I know we talked a little bit about the project before, and we'll get into the project, The Wave Supreme, you know, in a little bit, but I know we talked about it, you know, through messages and everything, and you let me know that you were trying to really diversify the album, and you can tell that that's going on. There's a lot of one track, it's different vibes from one track to another. You're going up. It's almost like a roller coaster. You know what I mean? Did you have that? You had that mentality when you were walking into it?
Yeah, man. So like once I like fell in love with the idea that I had, which was basically like, you know, like a day in the life type of thing. Like it starts with, I'm like, cause I get my hair cut like a lot. Like I'm always there and shit.
Always
so
at the barbershop.
Yeah, and that's the cover. The cover is me getting my hair cut. At the barbershop,
yeah, that's true, yeah.
So it's like, it started like, and the truth is I had the idea to do a cover like that before I'd even committed to like it was almost like I had the idea to do the photo shoot and do the cover like that before I knew I wanted to like have the intro with the dialogue where we're talking.
Before you knew exactly what you were doing.
It was like the art inspired the music.
Okay.
And shit, I guess you could say. So like, you know, I just wanted it to sound very much like a day in the life. Like, all right, you know, I'm at the barbershop, I'm talking with the homie, now we're about to go party. Yeah. You know, now you know, so like I started, so even though it's a concept.
Now you're about to jump in the whip.
Now it's like, all right, now I gotta hop in the lift. All right, now my homeboy hits me up and he needs a ride. Because that's real life shit.
Now
like,
we about to go smoke.
That's how things happen. Like, you know what I mean? It ain't always, you know what I mean?
You don't know what's going on.
Yeah, it's like, when you know what I mean? Life is unpredictable. So I wanted the project to sound unpredictable. You know what I'm saying? I didn't want people to hear it and like, you know, each song sound like the last and each theme is the last, you know, I wanted it
kind of blends into the last one. How many tracks was it?
I mean, including the skits, like if you know, like if you pull it up on the, you know, Spotify and everything, it's like 18 altogether. 18 but that includes like little interludes. I think it's like 14 songs. Tracks
with 4 different like skits and interludes and things like that. Well, that's still a full put together album. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't drop projects with that many tracks anymore. You know, back in the day they used to, but nowadays it seems like people drop smaller projects.
I gotta keep it real with y'all. I'm gonna call out my homeboy real quick. Okay. I got a friend of mine. I know he's gonna watch this because I'm gonna send it to him. But I got a friend of mine who lives out of state, and like right after it dropped, he had hit me and he's like, yeah, man, I was peeping it. So I put it on shuffle and I was like, bro.
On shuffle, yeah.
I'm like, bro, this ain't that. You know what I mean? But I get it. I know you can't control.
That's what people do sometimes.
You can't control how people consume.
Yeah.
But it's not design. It's designed. You know what I mean? Like if
you really put your work into it.
Yeah, and it ain't gonna sound as good to me. If you just hear the songs like out of order, they just sound like songs.
It's not gonna blend together. It's not gonna mesh. It's like a piece of work. It's like a puzzle.
I try to make it like a movie. I want it to sound like a movie on wax.
So then let's just jump into it's a Wave Supreme. Wave Supreme. Look it up, Sam J. It's out on all platforms right now. Go get it out now. 18 tracks, obviously. How was the response for the album? Did you expect that type of response? Or?
I mean, I hoped for it, you know what I'm saying? As far as this the direct feedback from like either people I know or people I don't know, just like, you know, the audience in general, fans that I already have, new fans, the whole shebang, I mean, it's been real good. Yeah. And one of the things that I was really hoping for and wasn't sure of, but you know what I mean? Because we're all adults and shit, we all got our lives and shit, but I was hoping, you know what I mean, for whatever kids hear it, that like, you know, teenagers or just like people who are like just in college. So far I've gotten some feedback from like that age range that they're fucking with it.
And it's positive,
and that's what I was hoping for, because, you know, listen.
That's like the future, right?
That's the future. And like, man, kids are much more like apt to just be like, yo, I fuck with this. Like, man, adults are tricky, yo. Like, you know what I mean? Like everybody's stuck in their ways, yo.
Yeah, they already know something. They don't want to know nothing else.
You know what I mean? Like, and if you think about it, most people, if you ask them what's their favorite album of all time, it's probably something they heard when they were like a teenager.
Exactly, for nostalgic factor, right?
And, and it just, you live with it since then.
That makes sense.
You know what I mean? So I get it. Like, so I mean, that's something I was aiming for, and that's definitely something I'm gonna be pushing towards. But like the feedback's been great, man.
So as far as goes, because I know that you probably put a lot into this album, and making this album come out the way it was probably a big goal for you. What are some goals that you set for yourself this year, and do you feel like you've accomplished those goals? I
mean, I look at it like this. Everything you have to, like, to me, I mean, I've read enough stuff, like, you know, self-help, 48 Laws of Power type stuff. You know, to me, it's just literally focused on, like, incremental goals. Like, you know what I mean? Not trying to get too caught up in, you know what I mean? It's
big
like
picture.
Or like things are going to get better. You know, things are going to go the way I wanted to by literally focusing on, like, this step and this step.
Step by step.
Yeah, like, if you get... You know, I've been a victim of this myself in the past. Like, I've learned from, you know, those type of mistakes of, like, you know, it's like you put a project out, but you're, you know, I'm an independent artist. I'm not, you know, signed with Def Jam or something. So it's not like I can expect it to be on the radio right away.
Exactly.
But you hear it, you know enough about the grind that it's like, yo, it's on you. You know, it's on you to push it forward. It's on you to keep, and like the number one, you know, theme is just like the show must go on. So anyway, so we had the listening party. You know what I'm saying? I had Lawrence and Larimer. I'm wearing their gear right now.
Yeah, shout them out.
Shouts out Kiana. Shouts out JC. Great people, man.
Shouts out, man.
Great people. They had me do the listening party there. It was great. You know, it went real well. So now we got a show coming up about 2 weeks from today's Sunday. 2 weeks from yesterday, we're gonna announce it on Tuesday this week. When people watch this, I guess the timing will be different.
It might be a little bit off, It might be a couple weeks.
But we're having a show at a new spot, literally just down here on Broadway, called Mural Lounge Graffiti Bar.
Okay, Mural Lounge Graffiti Bar? Okay, Lounge Make sure y'all check that out.
They just opened up. It used to be something else. This is like, I think the first like real event that they're gonna be having there. So it was important to me, you know what I mean? It's a new project, you know what I mean? For me, I'm trying to create new energy. Yeah. So to me, the ideal scenario would be to do a show at a new place, so it's like, you know,
kind of fresh,
keep everything new,
fresh.
Man. New memories, new ideas, new energy.
Definitely.
Like, I'm not trying to, you know, people get caught up on things from the past, and I'm just trying to
move forward. Yep. Is this the first time that you're going to be performing this album?
Yeah, this is going to be
you probably maybe have performed a couple tracks.
I've done some shows in the past year where, but like as far as like now, since the album's been out. You committing
and you actually, I'm rapping this stuff on my album. Yeah. This is the first time that you've done it. Okay. Okay. So let's talk about Champagne Beemer, man. How'd you link up with Trev Rich for that? So that was probably one of my favorite tracks off the album. So how'd you guys link up on that one? And shout out Trev Rich. I had him sitting in your same spot before.
Oh man, that's the homie, man. Shouts out Trev.
Yeah, shout out Trev, man.
Yeah, I have a good friend that I've known forever, and I think they've known each other forever. Her name is Allie, and shouts out to Allie.
Shouts out Allie.
Allie, you know, she's helped me a lot in the process, playing like songs when they're done, and getting her feedback. Does she like this? Does she not like that? You know, I always like to get feedback from people. And you know, we had that idea. I was like, man, you know, once I recorded the Champagne Beemer, because there's a version that has like just 2 verses from me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
But I had the idea.
2 different versions.
Yeah, but I mean, you know, I'm gonna let this one obviously, you know,
run. Yeah, obviously.
So I had her hit him up. And, you know, she basically, like, my mentality was like, you know, because I don't really know Trev like that. We didn't know each other before. You know, we know each other now. But, you know, I told her, hey, you know, let's hit him up, see if he likes the song first. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me,
that'll make a difference.
That's the important, you know what I mean? Because I don't, you know, obviously, you know, we're going to pay him for his verse.
There's some artists who won't even let you pay him for their verse if they don't like the song first. You know what I mean? So that makes sense. Yeah.
So, you know, we were just like, let's see if he likes it. And then, you know, we sent it to him. He hit her back like, I fuck with this. Like,
he said, I'm down. Let's do it.
Yep. So then when we, man, it was dope, man. When I went to meet with him to get like the files from him and everything.
So you guys didn't record it together. You kind of obviously you had your part.
Yeah, I recorded it at Max, and then he sent it, or he recorded. I emailed it to him, and he recorded it at the studio. I think that he mainly works at. I think it's called. What's it called? I'm forgetting. It's something living. I'm forgetting. My bad.
No, you good.
But I went out there because his homie, who's the engineer, he's dope, man. His engineer dude was cool as hell. I mean, it was just like us 3 there. He played the track. He played his verse. And I was like, oh, this, you know, I thought, the one. Hell yeah. I was like, he smoked that shit. I was like, hell yeah. And then I chopped it up with that for grip. So, you know what I mean? We talked about all kinds of shit, man.
Kind of more of a down to earth.
Trev is dope, man. Trev is a dope person, man. And like,
crazy,
you know, truthfully, I've known who Trev was for a grip because I used to get my hair cut at the same place. You know, his dad is a barber.
Yeah.
So his dad used to cut hair at the same place that I used to. He wasn't my barber. I got my hair cut by somebody else. But shouts out to his pops. Shouts out to Cecil, who was my barber back then. But I heard Trev back then. You know, his pops used to come through, and this shit was dope. So I've always fucked this shit.
Pops used to show us shit up.
Yeah.
Are there any other artists in the city that you would want to work with, or want to get on some projects?
Hell yeah. Man, I'm definitely gonna try to get AP on one because I wanted to get him on the that last song, the last bonus song, the Better Days joint. I wanted to get him on that joint, and I might you know remix it or something like that.
Things just didn't work out for.
It was just time. Like, man, it was like, you know, gotta get this done because we were getting this done to the last minute with Mac and stuff. We were getting this done like I think
he told me.
Bro, we were getting this done.
That was kind of when I started talking to you about it as well.
Last minute. I mean, I'm talking like basically like a day or two before
the project came out.
So it was like, you know, we were just running out of time before we had the listening party.
Yeah.
So I already had, you know what I mean? Because
I couldn't wait any longer.
Nah, I already had them thoughts. I was having those thoughts like, yo, should we delay this? And I'm like, nah, I got all these people coming. We just got to keep it moving and stuff. But yeah, AP. I've been wanting to work with the homeboy FL, you know, for Food Chain, you know what I mean? But like,
shout out FL.
Shout out FL.
He's been doing his engineering thing.
He's doing his engineering thing. I've been wanting to work with FL. I need to holler at that cat. let's see. I got a good friend who's a singer, young lady named Kayla Mark.
I know who that is. Yeah.
She's my homie. I almost feel like we're too good of friends now, but you know what I'm saying. But her and I still need to lay something down.
Yeah. I feel you.
Yeah, there's a lot of people. I mean, I like J Triple.
Okay, yeah.
There's a few people, man.
There's a lot of artists in the city, especially
there's a
right
lot,
now,
man. And listen, shouts out to everybody
who's
out here grinding. One thing that like I remember reading this interview years ago. I've always wanted to say this in an interview and shit. But like I remember reading this years ago. It was an interview with Twista where there was like some little thing about him and Kanye were kind of like falling out at some point.
Okay.
And he got caught in that whole magazine type thing, like you know what I mean. And Twista just said, "Look, like I ain't never gonna get in the media and say nothing bad about no Chicago artists." And stuff. And that's just the approach I try to take. Like, man, even if somebody makes something I don't care for, I'm never gonna say nothing about it. We gotta support each other. We gotta show love to each other.
Bigger thing going on, right? Bigger
everything ain't about. Plus, you're gonna make something that somebody else don't like.
Exactly.
So you can't get caught up. Like, you know, we ain't none of us God. We all gotta show love to each other. You know, keep it moving and shit. Keep it moving that way.
So we running a little bit low on time. So let's talk about, you know, to wrap it up a little bit, what can we expect next from Sam J? You know what I'm saying? We got more projects, we got videos, more videos coming. I know we got the Kofax video out. Y'all go check that out right now. Definitely. It's a real personal video. Well, maybe not real personal, but it's definitely a lot going on inside of it. You feel those vibes, especially if you're from the city. But what can we expect from you?
Mainly, definitely gonna try to work the college shows circuit. That's like I just left from a meeting where we're talking about how we're gonna try to, you know, get that all in motion. And then as far as videos, I'm probably gonna do a video for the Magic song. Okay. I'm probably gonna I have to figure out schedules with Trev. But we definitely want to try to do one for Champagne Beemer. And probably the Stars too. Okay. Maybe the Rhymes with Boat track. You know the one I'm talking about?
I think so. Yeah. I have to go through it again.
No, it's all good. But yeah, like all in all, like definitely some more videos. There's already videos out for Kofax for there's like a multi-song video for Spring Breakers. Okay. Boom.
Oh yeah. Okay.
But yeah, I mean, there's a lot more coming, and definitely. Most likely going to try to drop a project like right when the new year starts. Okay,
that's what I'm thinking. Around January 1st, you know what I'm saying, holiday type thing.
That's what I'm thinking.
All right, well, Sam J, tell us where we can find your music. Obviously, we know it's on all platforms. Tell us where we can follow you at.
Follow me on Instagram, Sam J Denver. Denver has none of the vowels, so SAMJAY and then DNVR. Sam J Denver, Instagram. Same thing on Twitter. I think my Facebook fan page is Sam J303 if you're on Facebook.
Definitely.
Other than that, Wave Supreme on all streaming platforms, Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, everything, Google Play, Amazon, whatever it is. Check it out, download it. Hit me up if you're rocking with it. Would love the support and stuff.
That feedback.
Yep, and that's about that.
Definitely, man. Well, Sam J, I want to appreciate you for coming through, dog.
Yep, appreciate you.
And that's a wrap.
Hold up. Hold up.